This video, we're going to be talking about payments with the GLIF Pools protocol and specifically the Infinity Pool to start. So just like with borrowing, with payments, I just wanted to show this simple diagram of how funds move throughout the system to make a payment. So it's important to note that in order to make a payment, the agent has to have fill on it that's liquid, which is used to actually make the payment to the Infinity Pool. And so sometimes you may have to withdraw some Filecoin from your miner actor's available balance into your agent, and then from your agent into the Infinity Pool. So in this video, that's what I'm going to show you. I also wanted to show you here I've run GLIF Agent Pay Help, and I can show you the three different types of payments that you can make. So to current, this just pays off the minimum. And if you run this command once a week, you will stay in good standing and it pays off fees only. If you use this principal command, you will pay off a portion of your position and you'll also pay off all the fees that you owe. And custom is just a custom payment amount that does not relate to the amount of fees you owe or the size of your position with the pool. So first, I'm going to pull up some funds from my miner back into my agent just so you can see what that looks like. So that first, let's just do glyph agent miners list, get my miner, and then let's pull up 20 Filecoin. So glyph agent miners pull funds here, and oops, 20. So now with this transaction, I'm moving. Remember in the last video, I pushed 50 fill down. Presumably I pledged that to the Filecoin network. I earned some rewards, and now I'm actually pulling up some funds to make a payment. Now I know the economics here are sort of unrealistic, but I'm only doing this to show the mechanisms and how you should actually operate. So I'm going to let this transaction confirm and then pick it up when it's done. Okay, so that transaction just went through, and I will show you glyph agent info. You can see now I have 71 fill. In the previous video, you'll remember I had 50 fill after pushing 50 down, and now I'm just going to make a payment to principal for 10, and so 10 fill. And what you should expect to see is my fees should be paid off, and my amount of fill that I borrowed should go down to 90. So I'm going to do glyph agent pay principal 10. And once this one goes, I will pick it up and show you the result of the payment. All right, so my transaction just went through, and I will show you that when I run glyph agent info, you'll see that my fill borrowed is now down to 90 because I just made a payment for 10 to my principal. I've also paid a little bit more for my fees, but since I borrowed so little and I waited for not very long, those fees were very small. So anyways, I hope you can see now how easy it is to borrow and pay the Infinity Pool for Filecoin. And in a future video, I'll demo the autopilot feature, which allows you to sort of just set your configuration preferences for how often you'd like to make payments and in what amounts, so that you can kind of just mindlessly operate your storage provider operation without having to worry too much about getting Filecoin for pledging. So thank you.